So it's Sunday afternoon, and this is a bit of sailing. We had a few teething problems with the yacht. We had two kind of blocked heads at the start of the trip. I'd say they were blocked from the week before. He swapped out a motor in one of them, and then it was just a switch in the other. So all good. Hopefully now we're going to leave Compass Point Marina on St. Thomas, and probably only an hour. We're thinking Cruise Bay on St. John will be lovely tonight, in a nice restaurant, and perhaps even a cocktail. What do you think, Karen?
Definitely a cocktail. I don't mind about dinner, but cocktails definitely.
This is Little St. James's Island. Would have been Jeffrey Epstein's island. And we're going through St. James's Cut now. So there's St. John in front of us. And then over on our port side is Great St. James's Island. Not quite as manicured. There's St. Thomas there looking west. And then we're just kind of on the northwest coast of St. John. So this is Hawke's Bay on the north side of St. John in front of us. So not many boats in here, but it's supposed to be quite a beautiful beach, and it looks it, in a national park. So we've got Olchin on the helm. So this is Hawke's Bay. And that's the house where Oppenheimer retired and sort of lived by himself, kind of almost a recluse, here on Oppenheimer Beach on the north coast of St. John in the US Virgin Islands. This is a small beach called Gibbsy Beach where Oppenheimer built his retirement house. So this is the view Oppenheimer would have had every morning when he woke up. He retired here, so he did for St. John, and I suppose the house is a little bit different now. Can't go inside or anything, but this is basically what it looks like. So that's looking up into the Virgin Islands. St. John's there on the right, and I suppose Tortola behind this small island on the left, up in the middle. And we got a bit of sailing. We've just got the jib out, small enough jib, but off we go. And we're going to this island called Love and Leave. So that's going to be our next stop. So next stop, Joost van Eyck. I think we're going into White Bay where all the beach bars and all that is there, Foxy's and, you know, Soggy Dollar and things. And then that's looking then a little bit more east to Tortola and a little bit more south to St. John. And then we were one of those islands last night, Love and Go. And then in there we are looking kind of west, southwest to St. Thomas. Everybody happy? So this is, oh look, you get your t-shirts and everything. This is Coral Bay. And Skinny Legs is over there on the north side. And then there's another nice Johnny Limes then on the south side. It's really nice, we were there last night. Lovely pizzas and actually fabulous barbecued veg as well. There's the south side of Little St. James's. Oh, you can see Puerto Rico from here. And then that's looking back at St. John. And then looking over Joost van Eyck in the background. Love and Go in the left of the foreground. And then that's just south of Little St. James's. It's called Dog Island. And Jess is doing a fantastic job. Karen's doing a brilliant job. Get a shot of Mahu. Now I'm all delighted with myself. I flipped the boat. New sheets. New sheets. Almost clean galley. Forward doubles. All clean and tidy. New sheets all clean. So it's only 7:15 on Monday the 5th, first day of our sailing holiday, so we got going early. And at the moment, if we do the chart the right way around, we left Red Hook and we're heading up this way. We have Peter on the helm. And mainsail, motor sailing, and we're heading east up into the Virgin Islands.
No, you get free. I don't even know if I want to.
So it's a big dinghy, so we're trying to figure out, could we get it on deck? We're sailing along there now. That's Love and Go just to the north of us on our starboard side. What speed are we getting, Shay?
4.8.
4.8 speed. We've just shut off the engine. Tom Shine did a great job of trimming the main. He pulled in the outhaul and down on the kicker, and it's made a tremendous difference. And we're just going nicely now. Actually, that mainsail could be trimmed on just another inch or two. And there we are up into St. John there on our starboard side. Love and Go on our port. Sorry, did I say starboard earlier? So there we are in the chart. We're just going through the Narrows. We've come from over here, Red Hook, and then we've got Great Patch on our north side, and we have a look here. There's Great Patch. Here's the Narrows. Tortola then on our port side.
Come on, everybody. Kumbaya, my Lord, Kumbaya. Oh. Dead man test. Bottles of rum, 90 down and pass it around. 98 bottles of rum on the wall. Yeah, 98 bottles of rum on the wall. Hey, don't let that be.
Yeah.
So we just had a lovely lunch in Mad Dogs, and we were only waiting an hour for it. And we would have been fine if we were celiac, wouldn't we?
We would.
Yes.
He did a full body scan on us and assessed us on ordering.
Financial arrangement, isn't it? Huh?
Oh yeah.
The big one here. Would your digger even move it, Tom? No.
Good on ya.
Go on, keep going, Peter.
solid rock, like, you know. Just a sheet on the ground. So this one should be water good. Allora lui un percorso d'anello questo da lì. Questo magari si fa, non possiamo più poi se lo fai secondo me.
I don't know, I'd say you have a little wander around here and see. Bit of a maze. There's a little secret beach in here. So we have thunder and lightning in Road Town, and raining fairly heavily now, so the Binamy is coming in very handy. And we're in the inner harbour, in a kind of graveyard of yachts, a very tight anchorage. We're anchored here, it's pretty tight, but sure, we're doing all right. So we found a little bit of a tight anchorage in Road Town, an old pier there that kind of has seen better days, and we're just a few old sunsail yachts dismasted, and we just managed to anchor in here, a bit tight but just about. So we had a lovely night in Road Town. We went for an Indian, and we went for a nice pint in the Purser's Bar, bit of a sailing bar here, and we're going to pop down to Red Hook today to pick up 2 more crew, so we might get to Peter Island now. That's looking back into Road Town on Tortola. Tracy's helmet.
We are in Great Harbour of Peter Island.
And here it is. And there's looking to Tortola, looking north to Tortola. Oh yeah, so we're looking, that's over St. Thomas there, looking west. Obviously it's a sunset, maybe a bit southwest. And then if we pan around We're looking at Yoosvaneik, that's White Bay or something, but we're not going there. We're going to this gloomy looking anchorage in front here, so we are. Yeah. Although we're going to Johnny Fox's, or no, Fox's, not Johnny Fox's, Foxy's. So that's the kind of, I suppose, northeast side of Tortola we're looking at there. We're going to go along the north side of Tortola. It's Wednesday morning, so we've still got all day Thursday and Friday. Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. And then this is Great Harbour on Yoosvaneik. And we had a lovely meal in Foxy's. I think for the 7 of us it cost $400. We only had mains and a drink each, so I don't think it was cheap, but it was very tasty now, good meal, you know. But I think the Virgin Islands in general, well, the Caribbean in general is expensive, but the Virgin Islands probably a little more so. So we're on the north side of Tortola. There's Brewers Bay and there's Martin Point, and this is Brewers Bay, and we're just kind of there's a bit of a roll coming in. They say in the winter that sometimes it's not great, so but there is 2 boats anchored, so we'll see how we get on. If not, we'll just go on to the next place. So we're heading now to Goanna Island, to White Bay. I think it's a private island with a resort on it. And there's White Bay in front of us on a fabulous schooner. I think a lot of the beaches in the Virgin Islands are pretty amazing, but for me this beach, White Bay on Goanna Island, was probably my favourite. We were here for a couple hours and some of the crew went ashore in the dinghy or swam or went in on the paddleboard before we went on to Marina Cay. So okay, so we're coming in here just south of Marina Cay, and then we've got Scrub Island in front of us, and then Great Camanoni. That's Marina Cay, Scrub Island, and then Camanoni.
We're just leaving Trellis Bay, and we're on the way to, actually it's also called Bellamy Cay, and we're on our way to Dog Island. What a great night.
And that there in front of us is Scrub Island, and to the starboard, oh no, just there at the bottom then is the little island. What, Marina Cay? There's a little small island there. So yesterday we came in there from the port. Heading out then, heading out on the starboard then, I suppose more to the south maybe. So there is Necker Island. It looks pretty nice. Oh, we have very little freeboard now in our dinghy. It's amazing how many people you can fit in it. This could be the last GoPro film from the That's Necker Island there in the background. Jeez, this is a fabulous walk. So we're still going on the Jenga. What are we up to now?
30, we're on 32 now.
We're on 32.
The experts over there got 32 as well.
Are on 32. So, and
We're at 32.
I'd happily navigate a boat in the back sound to Seba.
Will you let me drive your boat?
You have to still place it now, though. Good on you, Tracy. Oh, back in. Well done, well done, well done, well done.
I hold it for you.
Oh, woo! So we've just dieseled up and we are getting a bit of petrol for the outboard and we're getting some water, so we've only one day left, but we'll be grand for a few more days. And this is Gorda Sound.
Okay, cool.
So that's Cooper Island. And we're just dropping the main.
Outside the... Okay, we'll have to go right wind. What do you think, John? You alright?
So we've just pulled up to an anchorage in a bay called the Bight, and it's on Norman Island, which is one of the smaller islands in the BVI's. And this bay has Willie T's floating bar where there's a few people jumping off there. So the idea is you have a drink and you jump off. So I'm sure we'll be heading over to see Willie T's. And then that's looking kind of north to Tortola and west then to St. John.
Yeah, I got you. Hey! Yeah, I know. Yeah, my belly flop wouldn't go down so well, you know. Hope he comes back up now. That's the next part. Where's he going? Oh, he's not there. Oh, very good.
So there's where we spent the last night of our sailing holiday, Christmas Cove on Great St. James's. And now we're heading west into Compass Point Marina.